Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 20. Y'all, I am so proud of myself. Like, this is 20 days strong going live here on Instagram and on my YouTube channel. So, I'm excited that I've been going strong for 20 days. Consistency, y'all. Well, happy Tuesday and welcome to today's live. I am Shevvy, your realtor with KW Montgomery here in Montgomery, Alabama, and I help you to buy your first or your next home with ease and confidence. It's not about just selling you a home, but making sure you are educated on making the best choice for yourself and for your family. So when you move into that home, you don't find yourself in regret 30 days, 60 days from now. Okay. So it's all about making sure that you are able to make the best choice for your needs because you were educated by a realtor who cared. So that is who I am. Welcome to my live. I'm going live today a little bit earlier. Usually I go in the evening, different times frame. As you all know, I told y'all it all depends on life happening, what's going on. But today I was able to go into the office at KW Montgomery because every Tuesday we have our team meeting, which is really good. And we talked about lead generation. And part of this what I'm doing is lead generation. But today I want to talk about, well, before I get into my topic, as you all come in, drop hello, let me know where you're joining from. If you are new to my space, welcome. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, when you're done watching this live, go over to SMM Realty Group, living in Montgomery, Alabama, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can just click the link in my bio on IG to go there after you're done watching this, of course. So the last 19 days, I've talked a little, I shared my journey. I talked about different things from home buying versus renting, building new, or buying a pre-existing home. Finance. I didn't talk about finances, which I actually going to have a guest come on to talk about the interest rates and so forth. And she's going to break it down because, again, she's a mortgage lender. So definitely bringing her as an expert to share how all of the interest rate, the APR, all of those things work is going to be very insightful for not only me, but also for you, because my background is real estate and leadership and hers is like the loan department. So I'm excited to bring her as soon as we solidify the dates and so forth. So stay tuned for that. Awesome. Thank you for joining. As you all come in, drop hello. Let me know where you're joining me from. I'm excited to be here. Just lovely laces here as always. Thank you. And the fact that you're here all the time, I got something for you. So thank you for showing up. At the end of my 30-day live, I will definitely be doing a giveaway. So as long as you continue to show up every single day, expect a nice little giveaway from moi, okay, for showing up for me. So thank you. Tuning in from Atlanta, awesome. And you know what? I was looking at this young lady and she is running 155 miles. She made a goal for herself and I just found her yesterday. Because someone sent her information to me, and I am motivated. Like I'm a runner, like by heart. I know this is all realistic, but I just want to share very quickly. Like I am a runner. Like I love running, and I've done several, half marathons. I've done one in Portugal, which was amazing. I've done one in North Dakota. North Dakota, with the weather is like freezing cold. I've done one in Florida as well. I did a 10K in Virginia. I've done a lot of different 5Ks in the UK. So definitely I enjoy running. It's like my stress reliever and so forth. So just watching this young lady is just re-motivating me back to like make it like a consistent thing to get back into running. Because I still run. I work out at least 5 times a week, but I do run in the treadmill, but not long, for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on the day. But I'm like, I want to run a marathon, and that's been on my list for the longest, and I have not done that. So maybe in 2024, we shall see. I need to recondition myself first, okay? But all right, y'all. So let me get into today's topic. And today's topic is, should you wait for the interest rate to go down in order to buy? And if you're like in the space of like, okay, I'm going to wait until the interest rate goes down, then I'm going to purchase. Drop a 2 in the chat. If you have that mindset of I'm going to wait until the interest rate goes down, then I'm going to purchase. Drop a 2 in the chat, because you're not alone. You are not alone, friend. And I have a sister, love her to death, and she has been saying out loud she's ready to purchase her home, you know, and looking at all these different things. And the interest rate is too high, so I'm going to wait. And then what happened? COVID happened, so the interest rate, all the things were low, and now yes, it's low, but you can't afford it because everyone who has more financial availability in their hands are buying out those homes. So when it comes to really looking at the market and looking at waiting and waiting and waiting, and I know some people, some people may say, okay, I'm going to wait for something to happen like the 2008 housing crisis, where all the houses were like foreclosure and people weren't able to afford their houses, and that may happen again, but at but how much longer are you willing to wait? And for me, it's like you're telling yourself over and over, like, this is the thing that you want, this is the thing that you desire, this is the thing that you're working hard for every single day, this is the thing that you've been saving up for years and years and years. So some people may have been waiting, or saying this statement of, oh, I'm going to wait till the interest rate get to a certain point, which may take several years, it may take 5 years, 10 years. So, excuse me. So, as you're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, think of all of the benefit and opportunity and equity you would receive if you decided to purchase a home 3 years ago. Or maybe you weren't ready at the time, but if you were ready financially, but you were just waiting for that interest rate to drop from, say, for example, like now it's at, over 6%. And if you're waiting for it to go down to 4% or 2.7%, really think, okay, if I wait when it gets down to that number that I feel like is going to be my number, how many other people are going to be going after the same houses that I'm looking for? And those individuals may have better credit. They might be qualified for more in the sense of, money, down payment, all the things. And that kind of hinders your opportunity to really get the house that you want, because now there's a lot of people fighting for the same house that you're looking for, because demand is high, but supply is not. So you have to look at supply and demand. If you are looking to purchase a home when the interest rate drops low, then everybody else and their mama and their daddy. So I'm just keeping it real with you. Like, friend, I want you to really think about, if you're continuing to wait, the interest rates is going to go up. And when it does come back down, now you have all this group of individuals in the market now who are looking to purchase at the same time as you. Right now, the interest rate is over 6%, but the demand is not very high. Okay? Think about your area. Think about, where you live at. There's houses that are still being sold, but there's availability. When COVID was going on, interest rate was, low in the 4%, 2%. So really think of, some people got 2.5. And because you have great credit, you're able to get these low interest rate. But now the market is at a 6% and it's probably going to get higher. And then it's going to come back down. So really look at, if I decided to purchase a home this year at this current interest rate, how much equity will I still have in my home in the next couple of years? And also, if you do get a high interest rate, currently right now, because you decide to follow through and purchase your home, you can refinance in a couple years. You can refinance to get a lower interest rate. And you're not competing with anyone for that house, because guess what? You're already living in that home. So don't just think of now, okay, the interest rate is high. Think of, okay, what is the long-term benefit of me purchasing this home right now? Equity. I can refinance to get a lower interest rate. So yes, exactly. Just lovely. It's like you have to think as not as someone who's thinking just of the now, Like, don't just think of the now. Like, okay, the interest rate is high. Oh my goodness, I don't want to spend, 6.7% for the next 30 years. Will you even be in that home for the next 30 years? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. It's all about the long game. Exactly. Like, if you're really looking at investing and building real estate wealth, you have to look at long-term gain. These big time investors, they're not thinking, oh, let me hold off on buying real estate because the interest rate is high. They're looking at, okay, let me go ahead and purchase it right now because come 5, 6 years from now, the value may double or triple in that home. So think like an investor. Like, really think like an investor who is looking to build real estate wealth by investing in a home, not just looking at the interest rate. Because a lot of people are afraid to purchase their home or say yes to move forward because of the interest rate. What if the interest rate never comes down anytime soon? Now, 3, 4 years don't pass when you could have been living in that home, enjoying your home, building equity, and then refinancing if you choose to. So, friend, think like an investor. Stop wasting time. Stop planning. Stop hoping for this interest rate to drop. If you feel like this is your time to purchase your home, I'm going to say it. Follow through. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You can always refinance unless you plan to be in the house for 30 years. Exactly, just love you ladies. Like, think like an investor. If this is your first home, think like an investor, because when you purchase your first home, you may spend 3 to 5 years in this home, or maybe 10 years, and then you may find something else different because now you have grown the home, outgrown the house. Maybe now you have a bigger family. Maybe you're like, okay, I want something with more yard. But now, as an investor mindset, you're looking like, okay, I've had this house, I have equity. Instead of me selling it, let me rent it out. So think like an investor as you are thinking about purchasing. Do not focus on the interest rate, the interest rate is so high that it's stopping you from moving forward. Because too often individuals who looks like me are afraid of moving forward to buy the home that they've been thinking about, planning for, because of the interest rate, because of what the market is showing. But if you're looking to build wealth for yourself, for your family, don't wait for the interest rate to drop. Buy your real estate home, or buy your home, invest in real estate, and see how it transforms your life. See how the equity grows into that home. See how the value doubles, triples. Okay? So today was all about just having a conversation. Just really talking, for you to, because the biggest thing is like, stop waiting. Stop waiting for the interest rate to drop, because you and so many other people are still waiting for the same thing. And when it does, it might be out of your range, because so many people, or all the houses that are available, are being gone like that. Because people with bigger pockets are like, oh, the interest rate is 2.5, 3.5, 3.75. Let's get it. Let's scoop it up. That sounds like Scooby-Doo. Scoop it up. So really think of, do you want to wait another 6 months, another year, another 3 years for the interest rate to get down to your level where you feel comfortable? If you are, good luck. But if you're not, I applaud you, and definitely you're making the best choice for yourself. Whether you choose to move forward or not, you're making the best choice for you. But if you're looking to build real estate wealth, then moving forward is what you need to do. Just like I tell my sister, like, girl, what are you doing? Like, you've been saying this for how long? Let's go ahead and move forward, sis. Okay. Like, stop waiting. But no, so today was all about just sharing, should you wait for interest rate to go down to buy, or just kind of pull the trigger. All right, y'all. Well, any questions for me, let me know. If there are no questions, hashtag replay. Also, don't forget you can follow me on Instagram. Also, you can follow me on my YouTube channel at SMM Realty Group, living in Montgomery, Alabama. And I am Shevvy, a retired Air Force veteran after 22 plus years in the Air Force. And I'm a realtor with KW Montgomery here in Montgomery, Alabama. And I help you, if you're in this area, Montgomery and the surrounding areas, to buy your first or next home with ease and confidence. Okay. All right. Quick question. Just like they said, when it comes to refinances, do you wait a certain amount of years, or can you refinance within the first year of purchasing? I believe at least 2 years. Don't quote me. I will have to double check, but I think it all depends on your lender as well too. I think it all depends on your lender. I know for the VA, for the Veterans Affairs for military personnel, like we are able to spend 2 years in the home, and then we can either sell the home or we can refinance, and we can actually rent the home out because we're moving our PCS in, or we can move out and purchase another home, but we have to live in the home for 2 years minimum in order to do such. So I think it all depends, and I could be wrong, but I will double check and I will come back and let you know. But I believe it at least 2 years, and I think it all depends on your lender. But I'm not 100% sure, just to be on the safe side. But thank you for that question. Great question. All right. Any other questions? All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining me. As always, thank you, lovely ladies, for being here. Don't forget to share this live with someone else who may need to hear this information, who have maybe someone has been, is waiting to purchase a home for the longest, and they need to finally fall through. Then definitely send them this live to give them that reminder, like, hey, stop waiting and make the decision to have your home that you've been saying that you want. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, y'all. I will see you all tomorrow. And thank you so much for joining me today. Today is day 20, and I'm so proud of myself. But I will continue to be here for the rest of the month. 30 days straight is my goal. And I will continue to go live even after that point. But if you would love to connect with me, you can just send me a message, or you can email me at shevvymac, that is SHEVVYMAC, at KW.com. Or you can just click the link in my bio to book a free consultation, or send me any questions that you may have by sending me a quick DM. All right, y'all. Well, happy Tuesday, and I will see you all tomorrow.